Hello everyone and welcome back to the More Than Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined by the
Ben?
back end.
Yeah, up the
Ben.
back end.
Yeah.
So is there a comment about the size of my posterior?
Almost.
Oh wow,
Almost.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
you have to, like, Joe is a serious challenger. Joe, do you want to get on the mic?
No, it's good.
Why not? Why you don't want?
I'm afraid
It's Cass is playing.
Precisely, that's why I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Joe has a bit of a bias against Cass.
Yeah, favorite. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
our favorite.
I mean, let's be honest here, since we're all on camera and all out in the open. Yeah.
Lay it all out there.
So
you
Cass
know.
is that guy in the store or in the group that everybody just makes fun of.
Yeah, no man.
You know,
one day he's
he's-
gonna snap and he's gonna bring a gun.
He's
to
like the
store.
designated like food getter. He's the guy that you're hungry, and everyone just looks at Cass. Literally, that's what happens in the store. Hey, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Then you know.
Recently, it's been me because I've
yeah.
been hungry and I gotta go eat.
See, so that's
So I'll go buy the
it's a
food.
game of chicken. The two of you are there, and both of you are hungry, but no one wants to say anything because the guy who says he's hungry can then not be the guy who responds to the question. Hey, you go and buy food, lah.
It's called being
Or the
nice
statement.
and a nice guy Mick, nice guy Cass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all the food that you buy does not make you maybe a better player at Magic.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you think you get some pointers from the people you help buy food, but nope.
But no, they just ignore you. In fact, they
Singaporeans,
just, you know,
everyone, zero sum game.
Yeah, you give a
So,
lot of
looks like
non-constructive criticism.
Cass is on the play. He's kept his hand.
Yeah, Cass is
And
running the
the
Abzan
collected
Coco,
company
yeah.
deck. Yeah, and I think Alex is on the mail deck. I had some
Oh yeah. Alex
inside
is on
information. No, it looks like a noble hierarch. So,
No, oh right. So it's a collector company.
yeah, it's a Coco mirror.
Alex
That's
did. Alex
interesting.
did have to scry, which meant that he is down to 6 cards. Yeah, he's down to 6 cards. So yeah, this is going to be the mirror match. Alex was, just now I saw Alex playing the mill deck, which is quite interesting. But right now he's just running the Abzan company. deck.
Yeah. And he's
he-
very cool sleeves from Big Magic.
Yes,
Yeah.
and his entire deck is foiled. I think,
Wow,
or
that's very
almost
nice.
almost the entire deck is
Yeah.
foiled. Very serious about this deck, and
Yeah.
I hope they don't ban anything from the deck. So
And this is an
that,
ideal start. He starts out with
Noble Hierarch.
Noble Hierarch. So anytime you get to accelerate on turn 1, it is a plus.
Somebody's
and-
got to
yeah.
update the life counters. Yes, Cass is doing that.
Cass,
Very nice.
A little bit less expensive, but still does the same
Still
thing.
does the same thing.
Well, technically, no. He is a black source in play, so Alex is somewhat
Alex
ahead.
is a little ahead.
Yeah. But
Fortunately,
he's
Alex drops a
Gavany
Gavany
Township.
Township.
Yeah.
We
So
got-
the mirror. What does the mirror come down to? Do you have any insight?
Man, the mirror. Okay, so one. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, one. Yeah. What you want to do is to pull off your combo before your
Oh, yeah?
opponent does, and if it comes to a point where both of you basically have 4 mana up to collect the company or mana and creatures up to search for that missing piece of the combo, then both of you are just going to be playing chicken at that
Okay.
point. So
So a card like Fiend Hunter is decent for breaking up the combo.
Yep.
But it means that like Cass is not keeping pace with like Alex's mana development.
Mm-hmm.
So which means that Alex can do some chains which involve Eternal Witness and Court of Calling and bringing back Court of Calling and stuff like that.
Yeah. Or
So what do you think is
just
better?
Coco.
Like taking this proactive, remove your combo pieces approach, or
Okay.
okay, so that's not bad.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad. If he has the collector company right now,
He's
he should be firing off.
attacking, so he doesn't have a collector company.
Okay.
Uh,
Might he have a
so another Merlira or Wall of Roots is my guess,
yeah.
because nothing would motivate you to move that quickly.
No, Wall of Roots would be Wall of Roots
So
would give you some
We
mana right
actually
now,
have
which means
Solomon sitting at the table, and I guess he's commenting about the game and stuff like that, and so
that- and I
they
wanna put
paused
up
a while to.
I want to put up the mic to the table mic
The
so
table,
that we know
yeah,
what
yeah.
the players are
So
talking
why?
about.
Oh, okay. So he has like a
Alright,
witness.
so
to bring
Eternal
back
Witness
land.
to take back.
So
Oh.
that means that he has no other cards in hand, and he's going with the full on like Gavany Township route.
Yeah, so he's got 4 mana with the Gaviling Township just to pump up his entire board.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which means that he can just keep swinging in every turn.
Cass goes to 14 of that, but that then in return means that Cass can just combo off.
Well, he doesn't have the pieces right now. He has the Melira in hand, but I
He
think
has
he
a
will be casting the Collector Company at his opponent's end step, knowing that his opponent only has the extra land, which he does now lay. Alright, so he is swinging in with the...
Is that the land that he... Oh yeah, it is. It is the land that he picked up.
So he's taking 4 damage from the Eternal Witness, which is nothing to sneeze at, obviously. But of course,
But still,
not doing not doing as well as he could.
Like Cass is gonna advance his board, continue to advance his board, or the caster curse. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So
That's a 4 mana Kitchen Finks, boys.
all right. Instant speed. You pay that 1 extra for the quicken spell,
The quicken.
and although quicken doesn't allow you to cast creatures, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
No, there was the other spell that allows you to cast something at instant speed. No. Or it allows your creature not to be countered, and then it comes in with a +1/+1 counter, right?
Yeah. So he has the Eternal Witness. So I think Cass can set up a wall of roots into Eternal Witness, returning the Call of Calling, and that means that he's tanking up.
Does he have the Call of Calling yet?
No, he doesn't have the Call of Calling, but he returns the Collector Company. I'm sorry. Yeah, Collector Company that's in the graveyard. And he already has the Anafenza in his hand, so it's quite easy for him to just the next turn end step a Collector Company, hit a Viserys here, and just go infinite from there.
Yeah,
so
he's got both the...
All Cass has to do is resist the urge to block with that Kitchen Finks, so it keeps its persist. Or
would you have cast... Here's the thing. Would you have cast the Melira this turn so that you can just keep blocking with the Kitchen Finks, and your opponent now is on the...
I don't think you're in any danger of dying. Like, if he is going to get the most equity out of his creatures, Alex is going to have to attack only with the Eternal Witness.
Eternal Witness, yeah.
Yeah, and so I need to correct what I said. Cass can still play around it by playing the Anafenza and then playing a creature to bolster to remove the -1/-1 counter.
Okay, yeah.
So there isn't even that room for him to make the mistake. Like, I guess he can make the mistake in terms of what he casts. He actually ends up casting. But I think that's very marginal compared to the position that he's in. And this is the mirror. It's weird, right? Like you want to have cards in hand, but yet you want to develop your board at the same time. So
yeah, but there's that one card.
Yeah.
There's only that one card which really matters.
That's
two cards. Yeah, that's caught also.
Caught into, and if you play something like Revelark or something crazy like that.
If you do that,
Fiend Hunter, obviously a great. Well, 2-for-1, right? Like
it did stop his. It did stop one of his creatures. What's under the Fiend Hunter right now? It's
Melira, the initial Melira.
Okay. So very good for developing your own board, or at least developing a blocker.
I'm surprised he didn't crack the Verdant at the end of turn just to.
Alright,
so
get a land.
Put into play tapped. Because he had the mana to pump regardless of the Verdant anyway. And with Viserys here. Making sure that before you start scrying that all your fetches are cracked means that you actually have some sort of control over the probabilities on top of your deck. Yeah, as opposed to just scrying and then cracking where you lose some percentage points there. So Cass thinking through his turn, I think he can play the Anafenza now.
He can
play the Melira
right now.
But he's gonna do exactly the opposite and play
the Wall of Roots.
Alright,
no, that's fine. I mean, then the Wall of Roots can just get you mana, get you extra mana, and cast the Collector Company. So right now he needs to cast the Collector Company, because his opponent just tapped out. Like, Cass, you have to do it now. No,
I think there's an argument not to. If your opponent draws Murderous Redcap, then you wish you had waited till the end of his turn to play.
Well,
so especially since you're going after the Viserys here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay,
so that's your number one, the card that you're looking for with Collector Company.
But right now, Alex is in a better position because if he's got, let's say, a Collector Company in hand right now, right, you can find both the Melira.
Sure. So he's gonna attack with the Witness again. I really don't think Cass needs to block here, and this is gonna entice him into playing the Collector Company, which then loses to the Murderous Redcap.
Oh, okay.
So
a Melira
and an Anafenza. And then he's got the natural combo because Magic is a great game.
Great
game.
Okay, great.
Um,
Sure thing. Why not?
and
You
so,
start psyching right now?
I mean,
no, you just wait.
Alex can still interact, which is why I think blocking is quite poor.
Yeah.
Because look, with this sacrifice on the stack, Alex can then court for Murderous Redcap, kill off the Anafenza. What he doesn't know is that his opponent's hand is just an extra copy of Anafenza and Melira.
No, I think okay. So I made this mistake on a play against the Abzan deck.
So that's
Right.
the court.
Yeah, so that's the court looking
for the Murderous Redcap.
Murderous Redcap, yeah. I would actually knock out the Viscerus here.
Yeah, you should knock out the
I think that would be
Viscerus.
better. That would be a better play because you've got 6 copies of Anafenza in your deck, which is basically 3 copies of Anafenza and 3 copies of Melira. But you've only got 4 copies of
I mean, the fear for Alex is that his opponent is getting value on the bolster trigger, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he can't know. He can't know what his opponent has or doesn't have. And yeah, he's making exactly the same mistake.
Yeah.
If I was in Alex's position, I might even go so far as to get Murderous Redcap because Redcap kills the Anafenza. Then if you need to, you can sack it to the Viscerus here and kill the Viscerus here on the return of the Redcap.
That's correct.
So I really don't like the way both of these players have played the game. But Magic Magic is a wonderful game. It is just wonderful, and Cass is going to show Alex why.
Hey,
because
I've got
still had all these.
Oh no! Here's the thing. Like he has to cast an Anafenza and then another creature.
Yeah, but he has the Melira.
Oh right.
He's got it covered.
Correct. He's got it.
Yeah.
So you cast the Anafenza first, then you cast the Melira. It gives
does that work though? Like.
Yeah, it does. It gives it a +1/+1 counter, and now
I mean, you just have to not be an idiot and put the +1/+1 counter on the things.
Oh man. And actually before that, right?
I like how Cass is thinking. Like, is he slow rolling this guy for value? He's like,
no, don't use the mana, dude. You have to use the Wall of Roots. If you use the Wall of Roots, no, right now
no,
if you can't
he's using double white for
double Wall.
What is he doing?
Okay, no, but now he can just use. He can use.
No, he can't because he tapped both his white mana.
He did? No, he's still got Noble Hierarch in hand.
No, he needs 2 white mana for Anafenza.
Oh yeah, he needs 2 white mana for Anafenza. Oh, okay. Cass just made a massive mistake. Wow, that is bad.
So, Joe was talking about how in baseball, when people get angry, they run out of the benches and then they run at the player.
Like
Joe is literally going to do that now. He's like running over there. I don't think it's legal for him to comment at all.
Yeah,
but he's just going to show Cass.
He's taking a walk. Joe is taking a walk, just like most baseball players. Like if the pitch comes in, so if the pitch comes in like too near your face, right, they just take a walk. You just take a good walk around the catcher, just to cool down. Yeah, Joe looks like he's going for a smoke.
Okay,
bye, Joe.
The argument is that this game is more fun to watch than football.
Yes,
because when you watch bad players play football. Or I won't say bad players, but maybe people play football inadequately.
Football you mean
soccer.
Like soccer,
yeah.
right?
So it's like 11 guys or 11, 20, 20 guys running around chasing the same ball, right?
Yeah.
But in Magic, the game still goes on and people still attack and things happen and it's a good game. It's still a good game.
Still a good game. All right.
And
so now he does sequence it.
So he has witness for the court. Right? I think he can witness for. He can court for. If he has a Revelar.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's got 9 mana, which means that he can court for 5.
He can still get the Murderous Redcap and blow up both the Seer and the Melira.
Man, but that's the thing. You're just missing that one combo piece.
I don't think you go for that now. Like your opponent,
you want to kill. Okay, so you want to kill the Melira or you want to kill the
your cold
Kitchen Finks.
Your cold. I don't know. I think the Kitchen Finks is so interchangeable. The rest of the pieces. You code to Gavany Township, which gets the -1/-1 counter off your Kitchen Finks.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can start the Melira Infinite Life combo.
Yes.
Because the only thing that's keeping him from doing that now is the -1/-1 counter.
Yes.
You're called to another Anafenza. You're called to any kind of tutor effect because, it...
Okay. So you want to get rid of either the Visceracia or the Kitchen Finks at this point of time.
Yeah.
Either one of these creatures. Of course, I think getting rid of the Visceracia is always the better option.
Sure.
Because that's the one that's going to actually deal you, do you in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I don't know what Cass is thinking about here. He just keeps throwing his Wall of Roots in front of Well,
Yeah,
it's arguably very large Eternal Witness, but this game is not going to be won on life points in this way, right? It's going to be won when one of you goes very wide, very wide, and then you can trade.
Jeffrey has highlighted something that is very true. Alex has actually been tapping his Verdant Catacombs for mana.
Yeah.
Can somebody please correct him?
Let me.
Yeah, that is
Let's
very correct.
go
The
over
last turn.
and I'm gonna go over and fix that.
Yes, please. Thank you all. So, yeah, thanks for highlighting that. We were aware. We were not aware. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So he does crack his Yeah, okay. So he's got to crack his other Verdant Catacombs for mana as well. So yeah, he's been doing that for the last few turns. Thank you for highlighting that, Jeffrey. Very good call. Very good call. We have to fix the lights somehow. Actually, I did fix the lights. We did put up something to deflect the lights. There's quite a bit of glare on the cards, as you can see.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
don't think
we're
it changes
gonna
too
fix
much. If anything, like
Well, it's just
Alex
too
would be
extra damage, right?
yeah, Alex would be advantaged by having cracked that fetch and
Thinning out his deck, yeah.
thinning out his deck and stuff like that. So that's fine. I think it's just tardiness in
Cass
general.
decides to play the Noble Hierarch instead of going out the Anafenza and
That's
then
amazing.
the Noble Hierarch.
He had 2 cracks at it. He could have played Anafenza.
And then
Play
play
the
the
Hierarch.
Hierarch and get the bolster on the... Oh man, Cass, why you do that?
Because you
Why
know
do that?
what bolster says, right? Put a +1/+1 counter on the creature of the lowest.
Lowest toughness, yeah.
And what toughness does Pigeon Things have right now?
One.
Is there any lower toughness than 1?
I don't think so.
Unless it's
half,
like a little
Jackass,
girl. Yeah, Jackass or
Jackass
little.
got like 2.5. This
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
get
yeah.
My 2 -1/-1 counters.
But I think Alex is gonna swing for the fences and just crash into everything.
Oh man, what is Cass gonna do right now?
Huh.
This
Cass
is
being
interesting.
at 14, so now Cass can actually take a hit. So
From most of the things, no, he can block with. He can block the.
if Cass blocks, yeah, I guess.
Hey, your heart pain, right? Your heart. You need to take a break. Your heart very pain, right?
He has to see it, right? He has to
What do you
realize.
mean you can't see?
No, he has the Anafenza in his hand. So
Yeah,
any
that's the
any
thing.
creature
Like,
he draws.
Anafenza plus creature equals to infinite combo. I know exactly. No, if he saw it, he would have cast it the 2 turns before. But anyway, it's okay.
Maybe some
Uh,
maybe
yeah,
something's
we gotta
gonna
do it.
happen and he's gonna.
Never sack 2 war roots before damage.
True.
Oh my god.
That's very true.
Okay, so they say that Cass has this effect. He's like Death's Shadow, the opposite of Death's Shadow. You know, the more people who watch him, the worse his power and toughness
worse
get.
the power becomes.
Yeah.
The debuff.
So
So yeah, today
all
we
of
have like
you,
30 plus
31
viewers,
people
which-
who are watching him, you
yeah.
are contributing to this car wreck that is or this
car wreck, I think
the train wreck, yeah.
man.
Hey, did you just swear?
Yeah, I do. No, I do. I don't
This is
care.
a family friendly store.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not a family-friendly broadcast. Yeah.
Grey Ogre After Dark.
After hours.
You gotta play the jazzy music.
Dum,
I
dum,
think Jeffrey's watching. And Jeffrey actually yeah.
Jeffrey actually counts as like 5 people when he's watching Cass. So yeah, more debuffs for Cass. Cass like scratching his head, trying to. I hope after today, we'll pass him the video and go watch the.
Come on, dude. Play the double white card. Play the double white card. Come on.
No, the double white card, please. The double. No, now he's got Melira and Kitchen Fink,
Oh,
so he can just
so
cast the Kitchen Fink.
He
Wow,
he
just
luck
stopped
sacks
it.
into the second half of the combo.
All right, so second Kitchen Finks, sacrifice,
So
get the infinite
so
life.
Cass.
Your opponent got a call calling in hand.
Okay, so yeah, you have to be a little careful right now.
But he's still sack.
No, what you should have done was to sacrifice the Verdant Catacombs, get a white sauce. So black white sauce or green white sauce. And then you cast the
You can just get green,
Anafenza first.
You can just get green because you can just pay the kitchen things with green
Oh
mana.
yeah, with green mana, yeah. Okay, so then cast the Anafenza first. Then cast the
Oh no! So he has the call to calling.
yeah, so he calls a calling.
Finally gonna find the kitchen, the
Yeah,
murderous
I hope
recap.
we find some murderous recap. Yeah, murderous recap kills the Melira.
Fine scavenging ooze. Cass can hit so many times.
All right, so he does that in response to the casting of Kitchen Finks.
He cannot see it, so it's, I won't say it's not.
So if you cast the Anna Fenza right now, oh no, okay, so
Oh, so he killed it in response to the sacrifice.
mm.
Because your opponent can go infinite damage and kill you. So Melira with Anakanza, what you can do is you sack the kitchen things, you make infinite number of booster triggers, then all your creatures
Oh?
become infinite, you attack all the way.
How do you not get an extra counter? How come it's got a -1/-1 counter on it?
You sack the booster, right? So you stack
Because he sacrificed it in response to he sacrificed it and
No, then he should get another plus. He get
No,
another
no,
2
no.
life, yeah.
he gained another 2 life, so he went up to 12. But
No, he was at 8, right?
yeah. So he's casting Witness to return.
Yeah, exactly. So you infinite life. No, that's the thing. Like you infinite life, and then look for a red cap, put it on the top of your deck.
So
Then that's your win con.
Cass had the win.
We're all talking into the mic, by the way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
So yeah, he has-
we're
he
talking
has-
to
he
like
has-
3 other people on the back of us.
He has
trying to-
Anna Fenza, and I think that's the game because Alex, unlike Cass, knows what his deck does.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Alex Warner. Wah. Oh well. If you're just tuning in, this is a more than modern here at Grey Ogre Games. Or here on a Wednesday night in Singapore. This broadcast is powered by the Power 9 podcast. My
Yeah.
name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts. Alongside the back end,
I'm not-
Benjamin.
I don't know why
You're
this-
not the
yeah.
back end? No, you
No,
are.
it's I'm
well,
just kidding. Yeah.
So
So
we should find like a new nickname for you.
No, that's fine. The back end is fine.
All right. So now we gotta consider like what he might sideboard.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Hey.
We
Yeah,
lose.
gotta. You know what? I'll go fix that first. But yeah, what will he sideboard?
I think the matchup comes down to mana and cards. You know, there's no real way to interact with the cards meaningfully. There's no like thought seizures. There might be thought seizures. So I think you can control the quality of your opponent's draw and the way they play the game by stripping the hands of the large payoff cards like Collector Company and Court of Calling.
And getting you information, by the way.
As to whether or not it's clear for you to
for
go
you
ahead.
to go. Yeah.
So I would bring in Thoughtseize and any copies of like also Pontiff,
Mhm.
more Fiend Hunters, anything that can interact with your opponent's choice creatures, especially. There's an argument for Abrupt Decay.
Abrupt Decay though.
I
Really?
think like trading 2 for 1, 2 mana, your 2 mana for what is 1 mana is not that great. But in a pinch, it gets rid of a lot of the combo pieces.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, but going back to like our initial discussion, which is, you want to combo off as fast as you can to kill off your opponent, or at least to gain as much.
You're not
life
really
as you
killing
can.
off your opponent because there's always that possibility of like infinite life,
Both of
and
you
then
are infinite life, and
infinite damage.
then it's just a stall, right?
Yeah.
No, but
So I think the
Uh,
interaction is really important because then you can get infinite and then have stop your opponent from getting
from going
infinite,
yeah.
and then get to infinite damage by scrying your whole deck.
Yeah, just for the murderous recap.
So the timing of the whole entire thing is really quite important.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So it boils down to a game of it almost boils down to a game of chicken, where the first person to go off probably is the one who loses, but
Oh,
that
really?
is assuming that the
Both of you keep mana open. And
both
stuff.
of you keep mana open. Both of you have the the combo pieces. in
Which is
hand,
why I go back
or
to the
combo
Pontiff.
pieces.
The Pontiff is really, really powerful in limiting the amount of mana that your opponents have.
True.
And it's great for.
It's great for getting rid of the Viscera Seer. It's
Yeah.
great for getting rid of any the Murderous Red Cap.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
Murderous
yeah.
Red Cap. Yeah, even the Murderous Red Cap or the what's his name, Kitchen Finks. When it comes back to play with a
Is
-1/-1
Is he
counter.
getting outside assistance?
I'm not quite sure. Is he?
Mark.
Okay. That was strange. Okay.
No, I mean, I don't think that's something you should do.
Yeah.
Even though the rules enforcement level of this event
it's
is
casual
very
aria,
casual.
yeah. It's regular
Uh,
aria.
In the first place, the judge who's supposedly on duty is not observing or watching the game or making sure stuff doesn't happen. Secondly, Cass is too nice of a guy, so he's letting his opponent get up and talk to other people in the middle of the game. But more than anything, I think
You should
Yeah,
be.
should
You
be
should be
talking
doing that.
to-
Yeah.
especially since I think I know the guy he's talking to, and the guy plays a lot of collector company. So yeah, I mean, 3.5. The guy he's talking to shouldn't give him any information because he's like, this is a actual game. Please don't ask me. Don't put me in this awkward position where I have to say no to you as a friend. But you know, it
Ben,
is-
are you a level 1 judge?
no, I'm not actually.
You're
That's something that never really appealed to me. Judging,
Really?
I don't know why. I either like to play the game
Uh-huh.
or sell the game, or in this case, as
Watch
we're doing
the
now,
game.
watch the game and
Watch and talk about
and
the game.
you know just make funny.
Everything except
comments.
judging. But
Yeah.
right now you're judging people anyway. So
Yeah, I'm judging in a different way.
yeah,
Yeah. It's I think I'm just trying to make sure that what we capture for the viewers is an accurate depiction of what happens in the store.
Yes, that
You know,
is
day
true.
in day out at every event, and it's just been odd that I've had to get up and correct things, or once and possibly a second time.
That's one thing I want to discuss on the podcast, which is recently that we've been doing all this streaming and all this.
So you see some of the transgressions that people have.
I got a cast in my sides. It's about how we don't want the feature match to be any different. The feature match area to be any different from any other table on the show floor.
Sure.
Unfortunately, we're
Ah,
watching
so I
a
see
feature
what you
match
meant.
area all the time, which means that it is very different. Players are able to comment, like even if we don't catch it, people like Jeffrey, people like
yeah. And then
yeah.
you're in the unfortunate position of letting something, illegal, quote unquote, air quotes, happen on camera.
Yep.
And while you're trying to preserve the feeling of not being any different from a regular game, you kind of have no choice but to.
But to let it
Yeah.
you have to like there are some things that, alright, if it's a miss trigger, that's a miss trigger. Like you don't interfere.
So
But certain things like if the life total is not correct, or the certain things are not correct, then you have to interfere. You have to step in and make sure that everything's a-okay.
yeah. Well, Cass has the dream start of 2 0 power creatures. It still manages to
not
poke
too bad,
Alex
not
for
too
one.
Yeah.
And there's no
Poke Alex
cheating
for-
or outside assistance involved in this one.
And
And he has in his hand 2 very powerful cards. The cards that we discussed.
Yeah, the Pontiff and
And the collector company.
Very
So
nice.
the payoff as well as the way to interact with your opponent's board.
Yeah.
The good thing for Alex, and good or bad, is that he didn't have a 1-drop. More often bad than not. But it looks like he's going to play War of Roots.
Okay, so
And
War Root's going to stop all
Poke it
these
probably
transgressions.
for a higher up. I see in
Oh, okay, so he
No,
decides
he's
not
just
to
playing the War Roots. Okay.
Alright, so Cass drew
Cass
the
has, drew the quarter calling. So if Cass hits anywhere close to
2 of the combo pieces, like he'll just go off.
yep, and Alex
hopefully go off for a murderous red cap. Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely. Right?
Alex.
No, Cass.
Oh, Cass. Yeah. I
So
mean,
he'll go to fire off the collector company
if
at
he
the end
can
of this
find
turn.
yeah,
And the next turn, he's got 1, 2, 3.
he's only got 7,
4,
so he
5,
can get the red
6,
cap.
7. Yeah, he can get the red cap, which
Yeah.
means that will be
But-
lights out for Alex.
Yeah,
If he is able to find the Viscera Seer and either a Melira or an Iron Fenzan and put it on the battlefield with the collector company, because that's quite a tall order. So yeah.
Yeah, so Alex thinking his turn through. It looks like he might have his own Pontiff.
No,
it's a
it's
Spike Feeder. So he's going for the non-graveyard based kill. Presumably he has a way to something like a rest in peace in his deck or something. Or he thinks that Cass he doesn't want to let this game come down to a scavenging ooze battle.
Mhm.
So he's going for a Spike Feeder and Archangel of Toon kill. The Archangel of Toon kill has the benefit of it being making an infinitely large, arbitrarily large bunch of creatures.
Yeah.
So the Archangel itself can probably fly over and chomp you for quite a bit of damage.
But he can't cast the Archangel next turn, can he? No, he
can
just
if he
drops
draws
the land.
another
Yeah,
one,
he just drops the land and
and so
casts the Archangel
Cass
next turn.
finds like the most. I think this is the meatiest collector company ever. 2 copies of the combo.
Oh man.
And his opponent is tapped out. Cass is gonna untap and court for the
Caught
Melira
for the Melira, yeah.
and just show him that he knows how his deck works. I hope.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the both players will just have like infinite amount of life, which is not exactly what you want.
Yeah. I mean, I think that in that sense, Alex is slightly favored because he's going to be able to make. And Alex has Linvala in his hand. So if once Alex untaps, I'm just so surprised that Alex didn't play the Linvala this turn.
This turn,
Because if he played the Linvala this turn, like
did he have double white? No, he doesn't have
he
a
has
double white.
He
source.
has Temple Garden and Godless Shrine.
Oh, that's a yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so this seems like I don't know. It's just odd to me. This the way the whole game has played out, and I think it's gonna continue to look odd to me. Because sure, the spike feeder is cool if you can assemble your combo this turn, but wouldn't it be better to stop your opponent from being able to combo off and then combo off? Two turns from
yourself,
then.
yeah.
And it's even funnier, I think, because I don't see a Archangel in his hand. So the Linvala would have been
The Linvala would have been a better play last turn, yeah.
Yeah, arguably the better play. Still, like Cass is trying to be cute, waiting for his opponent to tap out, to go for it, even though his opponent was tapped out last turn.
Yeah.
So
why do you leave
I
that? Why
have
do
no
you leave
idea.
The chance, man?
And I think sometimes it just comes down to people overthinking their position. Like Cass lost the last game. Cass saw all his friends walk around and like give him dirty looks. So he's like, I need to, like really think about my play this game. And then
No,
sometimes
but what
think
if what if you're just waiting? If let's say he does have the angel on the stack, you caught in the murderous red cap, kill off the spike feeder, or at least attempt to kill off the spike feeder so that
sure.
Alex can't go off. So I think that would be
I think that's
maybe
okay. That's
the
viable.
that would be a better plan, yeah.
but
You're a bit more reactive so that both players will be
Sure.
on infinite life. Fine, Cass will be,
So he's going. He's reversing and playing the. This is the weirdest game ever. He has a
Yeah.
Linvala.
and Cass chooses not to fire off the
chord.
The Chord of Calling.
Yeah.
Strange but true. Weirder things have
Are they
happened.
playing around paths? Because Cass Cass obviously isn't thinking about path because his opponent was down to no white last turn
Yeah.
and he didn't go for it. But
he
I
could
could
have,
see how Alex is playing around path. Like if he taps out, yeah.
Is Pontiff of Orzhov a no, it's a creature, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
it's a
okay.
creature. Yeah.
So I think you cast it this turn, get rid of the Viscera here, at least stop part of the combo. And you still have mana up for he laid another land, did he? No, he hasn't laid a land yet.
So I understand if your argument about what Alex's play was last turn was right, then this turn him not leaving enough up for chord for a red cap seems quite poor, unless you're thinking that Alex reads that Cass doesn't have a chord in his hand because Cass didn't go for it.
Yeah.
So that's like
Okay, so that's why you
a
must
few
be thinking,
extra
right?
levels. And what this means is that Cass can still go for it. He can still chord for a 2-drop,
Which is the Anafenza.
which is the NFS.
Or the
Oh no, he can
Yeah.
actually call for the red cap still because of the wall roots. Well, now he can't call for the red cap because of the.
yeah, you can only call for
He can still
like
call for
2-drop.
Fiend Hunter. So Cass instead is gonna opt to attack with the kitchen things.
Which means that he leaves himself.
Yeah, and because the Pontiff has shrunk things by -1/-1 this turn, and the things is 4 power from the Exalted, it's gonna knock off the Wall of Roots. I believe that was a block.
On the
but-
wall
and
roots,
yeah,
and then
so
the collector company at end turn.
He's gonna play a Collector Company. So I really don't like this play from Cass because he's not representing anything. There's no other than
there's no
path.
finesse.
Other than path, and now you have the pseudo
No, even he
two-thirds of the
can't
combo.
even tap for mana. Oh
He
wait,
can
no,
tap
he's got
the
the
hierarch. Yeah,
what does Cass have in hand? He has got a
he's got a
collector
chord
company
and a Collector
chord,
Company. And of all the things you chose to do, you chose to play the one for the Orzhov Pontiff.
I think the Ozone Pontiff play was just a safe play, just to get rid of the Viscera Seer. The Viscera Seer is a very key piece of the combo, but right now he's got the Viscera Seer and the Melira.
Yeah, so assuming both decks are equal and they have the same, sideboard options like Linvala on both sides, wouldn't it have been better for Cass to leave all his mana up instead of playing the Pontiff and playing a Linvala into his opponent's attempt to combo?
Yeah.
and then hopefully courting into Witness to return the court to get Fiend Hunter, and then comboing off himself, or courting into the actual Fiend Hunter. So
man, now you have to now you have to call it into a Fiend Hunter.
yeah, and his Linvala would beat Alex's Linvala because of the two Hierarchs in play. So you have that kind of parity as well. So I feel like this game has taken on a life of its own. Like there's like a meta game between the two players, and they both are representing and thinking about things that maybe we aren't thinking about, or we don't quite see as commentators. And I think, yeah, he's going for it. It's
okay.
I don't know. He just rolled over. Like I feel like Cass could have interacted a lot more this game.
Yeah, exactly. I think if he had just left like a few, just represent a few more options.
And I don't think Cass is helped by his friends who constantly berate him for his play, because if he never he's always answering questions that people have about the way he plays, and isn't really playing his own game and thinking about how the deck works. So I think he's worried. He's worried about what people think. He's worried about how he appears to people. Yeah, it's just look, he's like Joe and Solomon give him so much grief. And
but they are pointing out the players and there must be reasonings behind it, right?
It was looking at him in the face. But I just think sometimes as like for your own growth, it's also helpful to use coverage. Look over your mistakes.
Yeah, that's one of the good reasons why, one of the main reasons why we wanted coverage, so that players can improve. Yeah, exactly. When they go on the feature match area, or even if they're not on the feature match area, they can watch the games. And the reason why we are here is to help you at home understand like what's happening, and maybe what's the thought process what's the thought process going behind the players' heads as we see the game unfold. Yeah. All right. So
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
you could have guessed what would happen this game. Anyway,
thanks for watching.
Yeah, this is
catch you for round 3.
Yeah, we have one more round, but before we go, remember, just to let you know, this isn't the only broadcast that we have. We stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings, and this weekend we have the GPT Taipei. For players who are going to Taipei in about 2 weeks' time. Are you guys going to Taipei?
We're actually not vending at Taipei. I think.
Why are you not vending at Taipei? I set out all the secret passwords already. You're not vending at Taipei. Why? Why you do this to me?
I think the schedules just couldn't work. Like Joe had some reservist, some army training.
God damn it.
And I just have some stuff I need to take care of while I'm back home. Yeah, I'm not home a lot.
Has anybody approached you with the secret password yet? No.
No.
They've only approached the Ori, I think.
Yeah, I think they approached Ori. He didn't care to mention it to me, so
God damn.
I'll just leave it as a secret so people can come up to me. We'll be in Portland next, and then I think it's Atlanta and Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, okay.
Kuala Lumpur should be fun because a lot of people from our region.
Yeah. I will be going to Kuala Lumpur. You guys will be at Portland as well, right?
Portland is
so that's
on August 12th.
Sydney and Portland,
Sydney,
are you guys going to Sydney?
Sydney, we're not officially on the vendor list yet. So I'm hoping things will change. If those of you who watch and who have met us in person or been to our store, and obviously also been to a GP, you understand that good vendors, improve the experience, improve the GP experience, because people can get good value on their cards. People can trade for the things that they want. So
and that's one of the places where I think. It's the easiest way to, if you're looking to A, sell off your collection, or B, look for very rare cards. GP is one of those places where you can go. Of course, you can go to your local game stores, for example, Grey Ogre Games here at 83 Club Street.
Yeah.
See how I sequenced that?
Yeah, that's very well done.
I've got a lot of practice. While you've been away, I've been doing all this broadcasting and streaming, so I've been improving my game. Anyway, you guys don't want to hear this chatter.
We're actually going to just continue because round 3 is going to start.
Round 3 is going to start? Round 3 has
so
started.
Unless you want to head to the toilet really quick.
No, we have to...
with the
obligatory...
For the fans.
Obligatory...
we have this, a June roll. What's this?
It's a June roll. We'll be back for round 3 in just a short while. Don't just stick